Okay, so we are checked into our room here at the Conrad in Fort Lauderdale Beach. We have an ocean view room. And there's a nice sized bathroom, double sink. There's a shower. And also a good sized tub. And there's a little kitchenette area with a large size microwave, cupboard space with some glasses and plates. The Keurig style coffee maker. There's actually a little bitty range. Toaster. And a carafe for kind of a coffee warmer maybe. And your standard fridge. Which actually is a little bit larger than a normal hotel fridge. Again, lots of storage area. Just the bed. Again, more kind of closet. Robe, ironing board, and iron. Little desk area to set up a computer if need be. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's for a hideaway bed or something if you got extra people. There's a sectional, nice size sectional. And another TV for the sectional area. And here's the deck with the ocean view and the construction of the new Four Seasons. And we're on, of course, the 19th floor. And the pool is down below us, which is on the 8th floor. So pretty nice. We'll be here for a few days, so we'll see how we like it overall. Back there's the downtown, obviously, of Fort Lauderdale. A couple of other notes in the room that the bellhop showed us that we did not notice. There is a safe here, actually. Kind of hidden almost. Actually slides out. And the robe that's in there is the women's one, and the one in the bathroom is the men's. And the range stove is actually locked. And there's a key button that you hold for a couple seconds, and then it unlocks it. And then you can use it in the same form, relocking it up. And in lieu of the tag for the do not disturb, there's buttons instead. And other than that, I think we've seen everything, so pretty neat. This is the pool deck area of the Conrad here in Fort Lauderdale Fort Lauderdale Beach, actually. That's obviously the hotel. Pool bar. Pool's over there. This over here is the restroom area and the smoking section. And the beach, as you can see, is down there. Right back around there is where I just came from. Restrooms in the smoking area. Beach area, or the hotel area. Edit. And it's supposed to be heated to 89 degrees. I've not checked that out yet. Okay, we are down on the beach here, and that's the hotel we're at, which is the Conrad. That deck level there you can see is that's where actually the pool and everything's at, which is level 6. And the beach is right across the street here. So it's Sunday in March, and you see there's a decent crowd here already, and it's just shortly past 11 in the morning. There's a decent amount of seaweed actually as well. And you see it in the water. But it's not as bad as some places we've seen around the Dominican or Mexico, where you could be out there in it and not be too harassed by the seaweed. And the water does feel chilly at the moment, but there are people in it. We've stepped in it, and of course it always feels colder when you initially step into it, but I suspect it's warm enough where you can probably handle it for a period of time. Again, the ones that are out in it don't look like they're miserable. They actually look like they're accustomed to it by now. So, okay, our final assessment of the Conrad. I mean, it's nice and everything. The room's really nice and spacious. But for what you would have to pay, I mean, there's better things you can spend with your money. I mean, you can get, a good room on Waikiki Beach in Hawaii for roughly the same price, and you're in Hawaii. Granted, you have to spend more to get there, but the pools, especially at the ones that are Waikiki, they're nicer. I mean, this pool here is basically a Motel 6 pool without the rectangle. The pools, again, we used it a lot, but again, it's not what you would expect for this price and for this type of caliber hotel. The other downside is it's on the 6th deck, and if there's any wind at all, it's like being on the top deck of a cruise ship while you're cruising.
Yeah, it's super,
Through the sea.
super
Yeah, I
windy.
mean, if it's like 90 or if it's not 90 or above, or if the sun's not out, I mean, it feels actually kind of chilly, especially if you're in the water, even though the pool's heated. So there's that aspect as well, that the pool experience is downgraded because of that. The beach, the water is clear because you're in the south here. But the problem is again, the beach is just okay.
Well, it's right on the road too, so
Yeah,
like the road is literally right there.
Yeah,
There's the
road's
beach.
right to your back, and there's a lot of seaweed. There's areas in the water where you can find where it's not as bad, but it's like if you're going to deal with that seaweed, then again you might as well go to the Dominican where you got seaweed there, but you're in the Dominican and you're not having a road at your back, and you're in a nice all-inclusive resort. Again, better money spent. What else? I mean, the positive, I guess, the one thing we did like a lot was the restaurant here in the hotel. Which is,
Tocado.
Yeah, which is kind of not normally hotel restaurants is not the best. But
It was revamped, I think they said like 3 months ago or something, and the food was really good. We ate there twice.
Yeah. Totally recommend that, and we said so in our review of that as well. But again, would I come back here again? Not. No.
Well, and the other thing is Saturday and Sunday night they had events here.
Right. Yep. Yeah, there was events, and then they don't tell you about that. They should be telling you about that. When you're booking your night, that your experience is going to be cut off, and the events were down on the pool deck area, so they kind of roped all that off after a certain amount of time. We got construction going on over here too, hence the extra noise.
Yeah, the Four Seasons. So
Right.
that's a pain in the butt too, because you hear it all the time. But yeah, the events, depending on the time, we had 2 out of 3 nights. We had events 2 nights, which was a hassle, but.
Again, there's better places in Florida. I mean,
Well, there's better places here that
Yeah.
are way less money too. I mean,
Right,
I would
right.
definitely, if I were going to come here, I wouldn't stay here again.
right. But if you don't want seaweed, you can go farther up the coast. The water may not be, granted, is clear, but you'll be minus the seaweed. So, again, it's Fort Lauderdale. It's it's a big name place, but again, I don't have to ever come back here again, other than maybe for a cruise port. So.
Yeah.